energy levels are amazing, and you take a sip of your drink and all of a sudden it feels like a rock is under your rib cage trying to explode through your rib cage. That was my morning. Last night I actually did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of cooking, and pretty much I started the day with, well, I was getting over some really difficult pain, but then I started to get really bored and I needed something to do, so I started cooking. And that's how my cooking starts. I mean, realistically, that's how it always starts. So we did a coconut cream pumpkin pie filling, whipped with a meringue to make it kind of extra fluffy. And we also did an apple pie filling, just small amounts. And I also did small amounts of just basic recipes of a chocolate short crust and just a basic short crust. So those are in the fridge, all ready to go. I also made a coconut cream sauce for noodles and a peanut coconut sauce. And I did all of that ahead of time, as well as shredding cheese, so that when we went to go get groceries today, depending on how I felt, I could either cook after we got groceries, or I could cook tonight if I'm feeling okay, or whenever I do feel okay. Because just doing things ahead of time, pre-prepping, it makes my life a lot simpler. So what I did, so all of that is pre-prepped, and what I did today was we went grocery shopping, and we did the grocery store, we did the pharmacy, and the grocery store, we just got some basics, apples and eggs and just mushrooms and meat. Outside Round Roast was the cheapest today. It was the same price as ground beef, and the turkeys had gone up in price by, I think, 40 cents or something, and we don't need a turkey for Thanksgiving, and Kane doesn't need a turkey, but I did get, this is awful, I know that Kane wants some stuffing for Thanksgiving, but I'm doing a lot of different things this Thanksgiving, food-wise, just because I like to change things up. So I figured, I'll do a stovetop stuffing mix if he's okay with that, and he was more than okay with that. So next year I'll make a stuffing from scratch, and it doesn't bother him at all, honestly, because he's getting beef for Thanksgiving, and we haven't had beef in a couple of months, I don't think. It hasn't been the prime sale option. Pork has been on sale the most, and usually it kind of cycles between pork and beef. Chicken, it's never on sale, so we don't really get chicken. But yep. But after groceries, we came home, and as usual, Kane unloads the car, I put things away, and I was just filling up spices and getting rid of duplicate spices, and filling up our sugar container, and I was thirsty, and I had a drink on the table, so I went to go take a sip, and suddenly it felt as if there was just a literal physical, like a stone, huge rock or something, just trying to burst through my rib cage. This something is pushing my rib cage out, and normally it feels as though something is trying to crush my rib cage. So this was a much different and much worse feeling almost. And immediately I had no energy. I couldn't crutch. I had to crawl back to my room, which that happens sometimes, but it was really bad. And it was excruciating. And I needed help just to get into bed, and I needed help to just to change into my pajamas. And I was out like a light, and I slept all afternoon. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous. But that's how quickly that my levels of energy change. Anyhow, so my next video, for the one for tomorrow, will most likely be me cooking, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have an amazing night, and hopefully you'll return again for another video. Bye!